Oh man, so the US actually care about their consumers. Apparently Binance could face fraud charges, but prosecutors at the Department of Justice, the DOJ, are saying that we're going to hold off indicting them because there could be a bank run and we want to protect user assets. You cannot write this that Binance could be facing charges, but the DOJ want to find another way to get them to suffer, right? Either through fines or other methods, because they're worried that there could be a bank charge. We've seen the crypto market fall slightly here on the news, also seen the BNB token tumble as well. What does this mean? What did CZ hit back with? We're going to get into that and a lot more. Smash up the likes. Don't forget to subscribe if you appreciate these live up-to-the-date news items. Then let me know in the comments. Guys, check this out. You can't write this stuff. Crypto exchange Binance could face US Department of Justice fraud charges, though prosecutors are weighing alternatives, given the risk of an FTX-style bank run. The price of Bitcoin and Binance BNB token immediately fell following the report. US officials are worried an indictment could imperil the broader cryptocurrency industry. They're weighing alternatives such as fines and deferred or non-prosecution agreements. Guys, this is absolutely insane. Anybody who believes this, are you feeling okay? There is no way that if they had a watertight case against CZ and Binance, they would just be sitting there saying, no, we don't want to go ahead. We're going to look for something lighter because we care about customers. No, they want a feather in their cap, and they can get Binance on the books, having succeeded in prosecuting them. That would be a major feather in their cap, right? That would be a major coup for the DOJ to say, look, we did it. They were doing fraudulent activity at the biggest exchange in the world, operating in billions and billions of dollars, and we managed to catch it when others could not catch FTX. But it appears not. Right, so they're coming out and pretending with this headline with no substance in there. There's nothing in there. I've read a few other articles on it. There's no substance in what they're saying in the report. Now, this has meant that Binance's stockpile of charges have grown. So we got the DOJ attacking from the one side. CZ, as we know, is also being attacked by the US SEC and the CFTC. So every US body is going after him. Obviously, these former two, the SEC and the CFTC, are going after them for operating an unregistered exchange, right? Same as what they're doing to Coinbase. So that lawsuit is ongoing. But now this is the DOJ saying that there's some fraudulent activity. But again, where's the substance? Come up with the substance and let us see it. Otherwise, this is just fun. And you know what CZ's going to do? CZ's going to post this, and he did exactly that. Posting his for, right? Just saying for, putting it out there that this is fun. And sometimes I get annoyed when he just posts this, because the reality is we want to hear substance behind what actually happened, give us some context. But in this case, yeah, it's just a silly article leading on the front headlines for absolutely no reason, panicking the markets and moving us here to the downside. Now, you can also see CZ had a hit back at some of the reporting by CoinDesk as well. The quality of research, validation, or even logical thinking in this news is appalling. If it's a board vote, one vote handling out of three won't stop anything. And what he's referring to is the CoinDesk piece. Binance CEO and founder CZ came close to shuttering the crypto exchange's US arm early this year in order to protect the wider company. Person familiar with the matter told the outlet that the board of directors of Binance US, the US affiliate of the massive exchange, voted on whether to liquidate the company but could not come to a unanimous decision, with Binance US CEO Brian Schroeder blocking the decision. Zhao serves as chair for the Binance US board. So CZ's coming out, as you can see here just above my head, and saying, guys, this don't make any sense. If it's a shareholder vote, Brian S. is a CEO, he's not a VC or an investor. If it's a board vote, then 2 out of 3 would still win. Even if Brian Schroeder tried to block it, 2 out of 3, there's 3 people on the board, would lead to a quorum, right? And we can move forward with the agreement. So this is all, say, look, this is all FUD, we'll continue on. So we can take a look at what impact this has had on the markets. We did have a little bit of a fall here, coming back down to 29k. When this did bounce yesterday, I did post on Twitter in our Telegram group, ijaz.uk/TG, that I didn't think this bounce was meaningful. A lot of people were like, oh yeah, we're going to bounce back up to 30k. I said, guys, it looks like running out of steam. I can't see how we're going to move up to 30k. I'm still waiting for the weekly EMA ribbon retest at 27.7. And you can see we're just curling over a little bit here on the news, trying to bounce again, right? If it can bounce, then we could see a double bottom pattern. That's good, right? That'll be a good thing for this to move up a little bit. But I just don't know. I'm not feeling it right now with this movement. And remember, don't let this take you away from the fact that the main news headline continues to be that Fitch downgraded the US. And if you've not caught up on my video yesterday on what happened there, that's the bigger news story right now. Don't worry too much about what's going on here with Binance. Yes, that's an isolated issue, but the US being downgraded on their debt from AAA to AA is a much bigger issue which we have to get onto. And so you need to watch that video yesterday to understand what's going on. That is what's allowing the dollar index here to have positive days, right? It's notching up a lot of positive days. This is the daily candles here on the dollar index. Look how it's just stacking up green day after green day, showing that risk is rotating off. And if this continues to move here to the upside, you can already see that it's reclaimed its daily EMA ribbon, right? It's probably going to want to do something like this. You'll probably want to bounce here, and then off it goes again for another leg. And if it does that, the worrying thing then is it could reclaim the weekly EMA ribbon like you can see there. If it reclaims a weekly EMA ribbon, we could be set for a multi-month situation where the dollar index could rally, start moving its way back into this open space here, and that could lead to a more significant pullback on Bitcoin. Now, do I think this is going to last forever? No, it could just be, what I'm just seeing here is if the dollar index doesn't get put back in its box now, it could be a couple of months of pain, and that could provide us with opportunities to be buying the dip. And that's exactly how I'm looking at it. I'm looking at this as an opportunity to buy the dip. I want to be coming into this EMA ribbon, and if Bitcoin can come into its EMA ribbon, and definitely if it loses its EMA ribbon, I'll be taking opportunities to be nibbling up in there. Hopefully we don't have to, right? Hopefully we don't have to lose our EMA ribbon. Hopefully we can just come into here, bounce into this red rectangle, get some nibble buys, and onwards we go to the upside. But of course, these kind of FUD articles don't help. And don't for a minute think that the US care about you or your investments. They don't. Only you're going to care about your investments. Only you can protect your investments. Keep your exchanges diversified. Don't trust any one given exchange. Use them for what you need to. Keep the majority of your funds on cold storage. How many times do you have to say this, right? Even your favorite exchange, you can love CZ, you can love Brian Armstrong at Coinbase. It doesn't matter. They owe you not a penny nor a dime, right? You've got to protect your crypto. That's the first rule of crypto, which we have to emphasize. If you want to take sovereignty over your money, if you're fed up of the central banks just printing money and devaluing your money, and you're going into crypto to opt to take control of your money, then with that comes accountability. So you need to take that accountability. You can't have it both ways. You can't say I'm not happy with my, with the banks printing money endlessly, and then on the other side saying, yeah, but when I do have control of my money through Bitcoin and through crypto, now I don't like the fact that I have to remember my seed phrase. Now I don't like that I have to put it in cold storage, right? Because guess what? By the time all those issues are resolved, by the time the seed phrase issue is resolved, by the time everything in crypto is slicker and less prone to hacks and scams and people losing their seed phrases, guess what? Bitcoin price is going to be much higher. All your favorite crypto price will be much higher because you're buying in when there is less friction and therefore closer to mass adoption. If you're in this right now, you're still an early adopter, you're still one of the few. The majority of people don't know about crypto, let alone research the type of content we're researching here. So if you are on this journey, I appreciate you. Keep working hard. Keep researching and building your financial freedom. If you want help on the TA aspect, check out my course, ijaz.uk/TA. You definitely will benefit from that. And any proceeds do go to making this content even better for you guys. Thanks for watching. Go watch this video here, and I'll see you in the next one.